Listener discretion is advised.
Just hold your wad there, fella.
It's time for another Steel Revolution podcast.
Playing Steel Revolution's podcast.
Please keep in mind that the opinions expressed on this podcast are those of the individuals, and they do not reflect any official view of the United Steelworkers, USW Local 105, or its officers or sub-board members for officers.
Merry Christmas! Dinner was full!
Is that it?
Oh, that's it. Yeah,
That's a good
it.
opening,
Man,
Sean.
yeah,
That was good.
that was good.
yeah. Thank you.
That was awesome.
You said this was the same as last year. It's like I don't remember what last year's was.
Yeah, this what it's. Yeah, that's what it was.
Good job as always.
Yes.
Don't even start with me.
He didn't mean it.
I know.
What do you mean?
What do you mean?
Stop.
That
Your
grin.
voice gets high,
Yeah.
you're lying.
Yeah, and then you got that grin.
Yeah, right there.
Just trying to give the guy some encouragement.
You think I need it?
Give him some. Man, I've
Trying
heard
to
that
give you
before.
some compliments.
Right, yeah.
Are we ready?
Yeah. I just wish I had more confidence.
Is that Eeyore? Was that an Eeyore impression?
Yeah.
You'll get better, buddy.
Thank you.
Does that make Mike poo?
Oh. In so many ways.
It just made me poo thinking about it.
Start naming them.
Does you like honey?
No.
Oh.
How far do we want to climb out of this dumpster?
Yeah, you know what,
Let's
Eric?
go.
Pooh looks kind of mad.
Now, Steel Revolution events calendar and news.
No, we're going right to this.
See what happens when I give Sean creative control?
Oh, hey.
Sean's like, we're done with this.
Did we even introduce
No,
him?
no, we did
No.
not. No, I just
Wow.
just jumped right
The
to
power went to his head. I'm like,
Right,
Sean,
yeah.
when things die down from the cold open, just go right into it.
it. There.
Another level down.
So who are you?
Oh, yeah, I'm Sean Geisens.
Oh, he's going first.
Oh, wow.
Man, he's really
Man.
taken over. He has taken over.
Does it really matter who goes
He
first?
owns this.
Well, usually it's Welcome to Steel Revolution 151.
151.
I'm Roy Hutt.
Sean Geisens.
Mike
Twice.
Nicholas.
Sorry.
Lee Schaefer.
This is going to be the best podcast of the year.
For December 2025.
Listen,
best one for this
we have
month.
a great guest today. We
do.
can't fuck this up.
Yeah,
Too late.
Yeah.
our interview later today will be with President-elect Roxanne Brown. So our new international president.
Excellent.
Come March.
Yep.
March 1st.
March 1st.
Wrong calendar.
Okay. Yeah, we got to get the new one up.
Now,
Wow.
There we go.
Yeah.
Steel Revolution
I've only
events
heard it
calendar
three times
and
already.
News.
Now Roy Hutt. Hawkeye Hutt.
Thanks, Sean.
Oh, there we go.
Isn't it?
Sorry.
Never mind. Never mind.
You know, I was thinking kind of like letting Sean take over. That's kind of like when Dwight takes over the office.
but I didn't think that was his name anymore.
Who?
Roy.
What? No, you can't. No.
Oh,
Nope.
I know what you're talking about.
I wasn't going to do it. Anyway, go ahead.
Anyway, we'll start the events calendar with some updates. The Civil and Human Rights Bingo event.
I took
was-
that out of here, the bingo song. Dang it.
Man, he is just. It's Sean's podcast. We're just here.
You're just living in it.
Yeah, we're just here to talk.
Anyway, raised $900, which went to the Christmas Basket Fund.
Nice. We appreciate it. So just to kind of give a Christmas basket update. Yesterday, well, actually Wednesday, we packed 500 Christmas baskets. Pretty successful. Yesterday we gave them out. Really appreciate everyone that came out and helped and donated. It's always nice to have that happen. Have the support from the company. Another successful event. As far as like donations and things like that, we do have the trailer out in the northwest parking lot. If anyone wants to donate their cans, they can bring them from home and just throw them in the trailer, and we'll take care of the rest.
Clear bag.
Clear bag. Must be a clear bag.
I thought you called him something.
And then you were officially timing it Wednesday night, and I did not hear the official time.
31 minutes.
Okay, not bad with the people we had there.
No, not bad.
It was pretty good.
Not bad.
And tonight, Arconic workers are packing Christmas baskets for Quad Cities families. Maddie Franz shows us what goes into the operation and what it means for the volunteers.
The boxes are over here.
Whether it's steel ingots.
All right, let's get to the station.
Or a holiday dinner.
Oranges, apples, carrots, butter.
Arconic workers know how to run an assembly line.
I've been involved, more than 6-7 years now.
Lee Schaefer is the latest to lead the effort.
We have a long tradition of doing this. This actually goes back to about the 1950s or so.
A tradition supported by the unions, the company, and its workers.
Helping families in need that may not otherwise be able to afford a meal.
In today's times, it's even more important, I think.
Brad Grieve used to be in charge of the Christmas baskets.
Speaking of somebody that started it.
Until he retired 5 years ago.
My son works over here now, and he's on the committee too, so.
Grieve's grandson Grayson is also clocking in.
Hey! Employee and family event to help the community.
After half an hour of that well-oiled machine running, this is the result. About 500 baskets of food, all going to the families that need them most.
Thank you very much for everyone coming out, helping.
The best part?
Yeah, it's nice.
Seeing the finished product roll off the line.
It's nice to see a face to it when you're able to give that person a basket. So.
In Riverdale.
Nice. All right, 1, 2, 3, cheese!
Maddie Franz, WQAD.
It's nice.
News 8.
It's nice.
It's nice.
A lot of great work there. Families will be able to pick up their baskets as early as tomorrow morning.
What is that, like on Super Troopers? It's noise.
Yeah.
I didn't know he made steel ingots.
Yeah. You didn't correct her? Or was that you that gave her that information? We make steel out there.
That's let's back off of the media. We may need them. Yeah. So don't make them mad by insulting.
Okay. I'm not insulting them. I'm insulting Lee. Oh, okay. I think he gave her that information.
Wrong information.
My bad. No, seriously, thanks for everyone that came out and helped, and another successful year.
It was a great event.
It was nice.
Good job, Lee. Very nice.
So we held our last third levels. They were November 5th and 6th. Our answers should be due here next week, the week of Christmas. So if you had any third levels, reach out to your committee person. We should get them to the committee people as soon as we have them.
That's
also
nice.
Thanks, Sean. Also, the next committee person and board meeting will be January 15th at 3:20 in the afternoon. And then our January business meeting will be held on January 20th. It is the third Tuesday. And just a reminder, the 11:20 p.m. meeting has been moved to 1:20 in the afternoon for January and February.
All right, just got an update on the production hiring. The company will be hiring in January. Hopefully it's at least the same size of class, around 20 or so. And then they are going to pause for the month of February, reevaluate, possibly start back up in March, and then see how it goes going into contract. We do get all of our new hires to sign union cards.
So we did draw for our 2025-26 USW Local 105 Acentra Nathaniel Payne Memorial Scholarship last week. We drew 10 winners and 10 alternates. Our 10 winners and their sponsors are Maddie Cutler, sponsor David Cutler, Anna Rickardson, sponsor Dwayne Rickardson, Quadzo Soglo, sponsor William Soglo, Maya Diabira, sponsor Jay Sharp, Riley Inch, sponsor John Inch, Natalie Thompson, sponsor Leza Thompson, Grace Hutt, sponsor Roy Hutt. Lauren Beekle, sponsor
Finally.
Robert Beekle. Haley France, sponsored by Keith Dash. And Kylie Meyer, sponsored by Paul Meyer. I won't go through the alternates. We will put them on the in the Forerunner. I will be working on the letters to the winners next week, and then as soon as the schools open back up, the checks will be sent to them. So if you're a winner and you have any questions, look in your mailbox, and then you can give us a call if there's any further questions.
I did watch that Facebook Live of them drawing.
President Stock drawing them.
Yep.
He did it.
Who was the other person taking the information?
I'm not sure who it was.
No, I didn't see that person at
Okay.
least.
Yeah.
All right.
The United Way campaign is coming to a close today, so we will be getting forms over to our local United Way to process those, and then sometime, most likely in January, we'll get the winners of the prizes. Also going into next year, not next year, sorry. So the company is going to be hopefully giving a letter or sending a letter out that they intend to change the FMLA year. So the year that looks at if you have what available FMLA hours you have. So keep in mind as you go through this year, come January 1 of 2027, the company's intent is to do a rolling look back on whether or not you have FMLA hours. So the way you take your FMLA this year will impact you next year. It will impact you on when you have available FMLA hours in 2027. Also, for next year, the company has decided that overtime is an essential job function and will not be allowing overtime restrictions or will not be accommodating them. They're going to force you to use FMLA if you cannot work overtime. So we did have our legal representatives with the steelworkers take a look into that and gave us some information back, and it is in the company has the ability to do this by law. And pretty much that law, the ADA, all the employer has to do to decide whether or not overtime is an essential job function is deem it that way. That's pretty much what the courts or anything else gives the most leeway or the most weight to whatever the company says. So they will be changing that. According to what they told us, their legal department's drafting a letter to be sent out to employees. When they did tell us this a long time ago, I think back in June, they initially was going to do it, then they held off till the first of the year when the hours reset for overtime. We had requested to bargain the effects of that. Out of that bargain, we did get that the company the company agreed that they will not force schedule over crew size. What they had originally said was if they knew somebody had FMLA for overtime, they would turn them away from working if they chose to come in. And then when they ran the overtime, they were going to force that person and then another person that didn't have a restriction in to cover for that person not being there to work. So we got them to back off of that and only agree to, again, live up to the agreements we already got and to not schedule over crew size. So we did get that is in this MOU, so they will not be scheduling over crew size.
And you did mention that the company's working with their legal to draft a letter. While I was at the 9 o'clock yesterday, HR did announce that it is drafted and they will be sending it out this week. So look for that in your mailbox.
All right. Then to go along with that, we had mentioned to everybody that, we got put on these schedules at the time you were put on this alternative work schedule. Was you're not going to be forced. You're going to be able to schedule your appointments on your days off, this and that, which really isn't that true. I mean, there is a lot of forced scheduling. There are people that have a hard time making it to appointments on their days off because of this forced scheduling. The company did agree, or we came to an agreement to give employees 3 shift blocks. So these blocks will block you from getting forced on one of your days off. So the intent of that is if you got an important appointment, you can submit this block. The company will give up to 2 blocks per shift, per classification, and then you're not force scheduled that day. If you do submit those blocks, you do lose them whenever you submit them. And then they'll reset every calendar year as long as we got this agreement.
So clear as mud, right? I'm sure we'll have questions.
Yeah, I guess the only thing I'll say
new.
is it's a new process, so each department will probably have to figure out how we're going to actually put in for these blocks and figure out a process for that.
I'm hoping that they get a universal. I mean,
that'd be nice.
Each department has a different way. We need to get one way to do this.
Right.
So
I agree.
We need to work with them.
Yeah, we really need one way to do stuff
Absolutely.
Throughout the plant on a lot of these issues. One thing that, sorry guys, going through the forerunners, forgot to put that in. If you want your W-2s electronically, you have until, let's see, is that already over? You had to sign up online to get
I
your...
thought it was over by now, but...
To get your W-2s electronically.
I thought it was sometime last week, Roy.
Sign up no later than January 15th. So.
Oh, is it really?
Yeah, it might go that long, yeah.
So it looks like you got until January 15th
Really?
to sign up to get them electronically. That seems wrong.
That seems absolutely wrong because in the previous years, it was like the middle of December because they've got to process that and take your name out of the mailings.
You may access it online if you have signed up no later than January 15th of 2026.
Okay.
I'd encourage everyone to go up, see if
you want to do it, go do it now.
Yeah,
Try
do
to
it
now.
now.
Don't wait till then.
Yeah, do it right away.
Yeah, for sure.
Also had a couple people must have missed the article in the Forerunner over the direct deposit issue, but remember weeks ago they screwed up people's direct deposit, and if you had a balance account, meaning you had an X amount of dollars going out of your check first and then the balance going into a balance account, the amount of money that first came out of your check was doubled. So this caused a lot of issues because some people have some car payments and other stuff coming out of their check first. That was doubled. So the only way that they could fix that was they pulled everybody's deposit back, direct deposit return or DD return, as it shows up on your check, and then they sent it right back out, and it hit people's banks on Friday. So you should see it going out, and then a check where it comes back, pulled
Couple
back
weeks
out,
ago, yep.
yeah, pulled back out, and then put right back in. So again, everything is correct with that. Should be fine. Your net or your gross may be off, but they said that they will have that corrected on the W-2s.
Yes.
What do we want? Fair contract. What do we want? Now. What do we want? Fair contract. What do we want? Now. What do we want? Fair contract. What do we want? Now. We are one. 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 We are one.
All right.
There you go.
All right. Thanks, Sean. So contract is coming up. Just a couple things here to talk about. Survey results. We appreciate everyone filling out a survey. Kind of, if you've read the Forerunner, we'll kind of go over here what was in the Forerunner, but it's kind of clear this is what everyone wants. You know, an increase in wages, and some kind of incentive for productivity and showing up to work. Increase retirement benefits, including matching funds to the 401k. People want to keep their current health care. Big one here is going to be work-life balance and address the excessive forced overtime. That was hot and heavy on
Pretty much across the board.
On everyone's survey. So that'll be a major issue. And then to improve training and safety. So appreciate everyone filling out survey results, and we'll be working on a lot of those issues as we go into bargaining. We're currently drafting proposals for local issues, so that'll be getting kicked off here beginning of next year. So actually the contract ends on May 16th, 2026 in 148 days. So that's 21 weeks. So if you're only doing $50 a paycheck now, you're only going to be at a little more than $1,000. So hopefully people's been saving up for longer than that. If not, start saving now. Any little bit will help, in case we get into a work stoppage situation. So we also will be having solidarity events. Make sure you're looking at the Forerunner every week. Look at our Facebook page, Twitter, and all that stuff. We'll be putting that stuff out there. So, and then at the end of January, we're going to be having a family contract prep class. We had one last year. It was the first time we did it. So we're going to do it again this year. Have the University of Iowa Labor Center come down and give some information over collective bargaining, just, kind of some economic policies. And then we're going to definitely make sure everyone's aware. One of the major things, not just saving up every week, saving money, but, make sure that you're getting a hold of your financial institutions to see what can help you if there is a work stoppage. We do have Essentra and Green State that'll help you out. So if you want to start moving your accounts and stuff, now would be the time to do so. But we'll be going over that stuff here at the family contract prep as well.
And they're actually giving some incentives to move some things to their banks. So we will have those letters, though, for you.
Yep. So, more to come on that. Look for Forerunner. Just make sure you're staying involved and make sure you know what's going on and what needs to be done.
Yeah, make sure you're picking up that Forerunner, letting your coworkers know to look at things in there. I'd be surprised, it was the molded earplugs was in there and nobody heard about them.
Yeah, it was funny. Speaking of the molded earplugs, we did do I think 394 pair back in November. They are in. They came in on Wednesday, so we're working on getting them out to the departments now. You should see them within the next week. If you know you got fitted and you don't receive them within the next week or so, get a hold of your committee person or bargaining rep. We will find them. They may have been given to another department, but we will figure it out.
I heard Roy did get Hawkeye colors.
He absolutely did.
Okay.
Heard that.
He is he's completing the look.
Good.
Completing the look, yes.
I know.
Is that what you call a bunch of Hawkeyes? Is a herd?
I got yellow earplugs.
And he wears black shirts, so it works.
Yeah. I mean,
wow.
Yeah.
I know yellow's not an Illinois color.
Don't give me that look, Roy.
Not.
It's not me.
It's too bad that the Illinois colors were not offered. That's probably thanks to Mike.
Well, just so you know, they'll be offered next time, but you can't get them now. So.
Did you hear him?
Did you hear him?
Anyway, aside from that, like I said, if you don't get them in a week, reach out. We will find them. And then we're also working on a second date for him. I did talk to plant management yesterday, and the way that this time went, they're more than happy to give us a second date or a second week in the future. So be looking for that. Not sure if we're going to get the first quarter or after contract, but we will get one. Also, the company is also coming back down. They're doing their audits on the general rules. We kind of started this back in August and September again, re-rolling out the general rules. Some of the big things that they're seeing are basic PPE issues, safety glasses, hard hats, earplugs, even your safety shoes. So those are the easy things. I mean, wear those things when you're supposed to, where you're supposed to. And then there's some other things out there like your hoodie strings. I personally have hoodies that don't have strings in them that I purposely wear to work. So if you're going to wear hoodies, do that. Also, earbuds. I don't know any other way to do this, but they're not allowed on the floor. You can have them in the break room, in offices, whatever, but they are not allowed out on the floor, especially in trucks. Leave them in your lunchbox, leave them in your locker, because they will be issuing discipline for if they see them. So then moving to our injuries lately, we've had a lot of slip, trips, falls. We've had a lot of hand and finger injuries. Those are actually the top two categories that we've had this entire year. I think it's like 48% of our injuries have been those two categories. Maybe it's higher. And especially with the weather warming up, cooling down, warming up, cooling down, we're going to have a lot of slippery surfaces. if you see slippery surfaces and don't see any salt around, reach out to your supervisor, your manager. We'll get salt. We'll get it salted in the right areas. We know they must have stock in salt for what they have out there.
They use a lot, that's for sure.
They definitely use a lot. So, but again, we don't want anybody to slip and fall and ruin their holidays just because they caught a patch of ice or something that we could have salted or they could have salted.
That would be insulting.
Also, with the hand and finger injuries, make sure we're wearing the right gloves, the right sleeves, and then, do the job right the first time and slow down to speed up. We don't have to move so fast. I hope there's nobody out there saying you got to move faster, you got to move faster. If there is, we need to know about it. So again, slow down. We don't want anybody else getting cut, losing a tip of a finger, throwing a shoulder out, breaking their arm. So if you have any questions, reach out to your committee person or your bargaining rep.
Thanks, Mike. Another thing that was going on, say safety-wise, was the mobile trailer for, were they doing the MEO physicals out there, Mike?
Yeah, for the most part, it was the MEO physicals.
So
mobile equipment physicals, sorry.
We did get a variety of, we got a lot of complaints.
We did.
We got some positive feedback with people liking at least the doctor that was out there. One of the main issues was how you were transporting your specimen. So we did bring that up today, and I think we got a commitment from plant management that'll change.
That's not going to happen if they bring them back, when they bring them back.
Pretty strong commitment, too, I would say.
Yeah. I would have liked to seen whatever email he sent. So.
Yeah. So anyway, just so you guys know, we heard concerns. We brought them up and we addressed some the best we could in the moment, and then plus we got some good feedback from plant management today at our partnership meeting. Speaking of mobile, the Women of Steel through the holidays will be doing like a Meals on Wheels or delivering meals to seniors as part of their volunteer activities.
So great job to them for volunteering. With the Next Gen Committee, we held our holiday at the hall here on Saturday, December 6th.
Ho, ho, ho.
Here we go.
That's better than his dog impression.
Yeah. Oh.
Santa here? I know him. I know him.
Thank you, Sean.
Thanks,
Santa
Sean.
was here.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
The Next Gen Committee prepared pretty hard for this. They went out and got a lot of donations. We held our event. We had a lot of people. I don't know the exact number, but a lot of people, both salary and hourly, were here. We had raffles. We had silent auctions. We ended up raising exactly $2,700. We then went out and basically bought out an entire, I don't know, some people call them angel trees. We worked with House of Hair Salon in Bettendorf and bought everything on their tree and then delivered it this last week. So you'll see a post on our Facebook page this weekend kind of highlighting that. But I want to thank everybody that came out, as well as I want to thank the committee for their hard work. We wouldn't have gotten half that done without how hard they worked. So thanks again.
Yeah, really good job.
Yeah, another great job.
Man.
If you're looking at retiring, reminder, our office manager, Dan Jobs Hours, are 6:30 to 2:30 Monday through Friday. He is your go-to resource for retirement questions and issues. Please call before you come to the hall, especially during this time. Dan's got some vacation he's using. He may not be here at least a couple of days next week. And you don't know if somebody's going to be at the hall. So
I would just say if you're going to be here now through the end of the year, if you need to come down, call first. We have meetings. We have vacation.
Yep.
So.
It's always good to call before you come no matter what, but you better especially do it now. Reminder, retirees get $175 of union merchandise, receive a congratulation letter from the board. Your first year of SOAR dues are paid for, which anybody can join if they're 45 years of age or older. You will need to get an intent to retire in. This must be done no matter what. The company needs that. It's actually caused some issues here recently with employee status. Reminder, your retirement's based on your pay grade, and it's the highest pay grade in the last 10 years. And within those 10 years, you got to have 1,000 hours worked within that pay grade. SOAR meetings are the first Thursday of each month, starting at 1:30 p.m. And for those retirees that are on Humana, you'll be getting 2 cards, one for your health care and the other for prescriptions. If you have any issues with that, please call the hall. And like we had mentioned at the beginning of the podcast, we have a very special, important interview that thanks to Lee Schaefer for setting up.
Yeah, thank you, Lee. Appreciate that.
Thank you, Lee.
Lee set it all up and then sacrificed being here for the interview to make sure the Christmas baskets were successful. So thanks to Lee for setting up the interview. So again, Roxanne Brown will be our next international president in March of next year is when she takes office. So we have an interview with her as we and you know, it's a great way to get to know her. So we'll be back after the interview. Joining us on the podcast today is United Steelworkers International President-elect Roxanne Brown. President-elect Brown, thanks for taking time to talk with us.
Thanks for having me. I really appreciate it.
All right, we always usually start our interviews with asking our interviewee Roxanne, can you tell our listeners about your history in labor, and did you grow up in a union family?
Absolutely. So, I actually, my family and I immigrated to the United States from Kingston, Jamaica when I was just a little baby. I was 2. So I grew up in New York, and I was raised primarily by single women. My mom was a single mom. And the women in my family just so happened to all be in healthcare in some capacity. My mom remains a nurse, and she was a union nurse, for most of her career. And my aunt was a member of AFSCME, CSEA in New York. So I grew up around unions and around labor, just not industrial labor like we have here in the steelworkers. But I was really, really just proud for that to be my family's path coming to this country as immigrants. Those unions really did change the path for my family. My mom was able to buy our house at 26. It really made a difference.
Okay, so this is Mike. So what was your path to the president of our union then?
That was kind of an interesting path, and I was just really blessed to find the Steelworkers Union. In 1999 was my first day on staff with the Steelworkers. I was at Howard University, attending college. I was in my sophomore year, and I ran out of money and couldn't afford to go anymore. And my then boyfriend, now husband, gave me a card to a temp agency, and that temp agency sent me to the Steelworkers the very next day, and I started as a receptionist in the Steelworkers Washington, D.C. policy and legislative office. And, as they say, that the rest is kind of history. I spent really over 2 decades doing the legislative and policy work of our union around our core issues and some of our biggest fights. Trade, obviously, for our union is a key fight, and it's ongoing. So I've had to advance and help fight bad trade bills or advance good trade bills, testify before the International Trade Commission, testify before Congress. Healthcare, retirement security, labor law reform, just cut my teeth on all of these issues. And, you know, because I had to work on all these issues, I got to intimately know not just our sectors, especially in working the trade, you know, space, you know, got to intimately know a lot of our sectors and the things that our members make and the things that they do, things of our union, and got a chance to really work up close and personal with our membership, you know, both in DC when folks came in to lobby or also testify, and of course out throughout the union in the United States and Canada, just, you know, being with the membership in the districts and such. So, you know, I was raised, I often say, by giants. When I started, George Becker was our international president, followed by Leo Gerard, and of course President Conway, and now President McCall, and each of those, you know, great leaders and so many others, Fred Redmond, and, you know, and then the list goes on, quite literally raised me in this union. And so it's been a pretty amazing journey, and I'm very proud of it.
That's an awesome path. So obviously, when someone puts your name in a Google search, it comes up articles about being the first African American woman president. What pressures, opportunities, and feelings come up with your new title in our union?
That's such a good question. You know, I'll take the opportunities first, just because, you know, I always feel like our union, in every single iteration that we have been in our history, we've always been on the right side of history, and we've always found, you know, a path sometimes where there was no path. And I feel like looking ahead and all of the different ways that our union has grown, and the sectors that we have grown, and the sectors that are coming online now, there is so much opportunity for us to grow our power. I just finished speaking with some of our healthcare workers downstairs in our building just before I got on this podcast. We have some 2,000 members in healthcare. That's a sector where there's going to be tremendous opportunity for growth, right? I oversee our union's nuclear sector. There's tremendous opportunity for growth in advanced nuclear. We have to build out a whole new economy. That is tremendous opportunity for our members in steel and mining, right? Mining things like copper and aluminum and glass. The opportunities are many. We just got to get to work, right? And really have to be strategic about how we organize today, right? And even better and smarter ways, you know, to really capture what we should capture as a union representing the types of industries that we represent. In terms of pressures, you know, I mentioned the folks who came before me. I'll be the 10th international president of this union, this great union, and every single president that, you know, preceded the term that I'll begin on March 1st was exceptional. And as I said, was the right leader at the time that they led our union. And so I'd be not honest if I didn't say that I didn't feel the pressure of that exceptionalism, and want to make sure that I, during my time as president, continue to move the union forward. And I'm excited to do that. And and to chart a new path. You know, one of the things that I love to do, and I've loved to do it my entire career, especially working in Washington, D.C., and, you know, meeting with members of Congress or the various administrations, or just in a meeting, and I, you know, open my mouth to introduce myself, and I'm, you know, Roxanne Brown with the Steelworkers, and there's always a double take. What? There's steelworkers that look like you. Right? And I love that. I eat that up. Right? I eat that up. Heck yeah, there's steelworkers that look like me. Right?
Yeah.
So I'm excited to challenge the notion of what a steelworker looks like and the job that steelworkers do. Right? It makes my whole chest fill with pride to think about the fact that there's no other union in North America that looks like us in terms of the diversity of our sector. Yes. No other union in North America looks like us, right?
Right. Yes.
Right?
Yes.
We touch literally every sector of the economy in both our countries.
Yeah.
Isn't that amazing?
Yep.
So that's. Go ahead.
I was going to say I did cheat a little bit and watch an interview or read some interviews that you have done recently, and I think you've had a similar experience, because I'm like, oh yeah, I just had that. I went into Costco after work, had a steelworker stocking cap on, and I'm walking and I'm leaving, and the guy goes, "Oh, steelworkers! Oh, hey, you're tough guys, working outside and all that." And I'm like, okay, yeah, we are tough guys, but I think you got us confused with the iron workers,
That's right. That's right. They always confuse us. It's like, no, we're steelworkers.
So you mentioned working that you spent more than 2 decades fighting for the union members on Capitol Hill. Why is it important to take our members' issues to Washington?
Because everything that happened at the bargaining table, Washington can impact. Quite literally, everything that we achieve at the bargaining table can be, with a stroke of the pen, eliminated. There is no separation between what happens at the bargaining table and the policy space. And honestly, you look at this year, where the federal sector unions, right, where with the stroke of a pen, over 1 million federal sector unions lost their collective bargaining rights.
Yep.
Stroke of a pen.
Yep.
So, if we in our union, you brothers have heard, you've said it, I'm sure, at some point in talking to folks, and I know I've said it countless times. If we are not at the table, we are on the
menu.
The menu, exactly. And I've seen it countless times. There's so much sausage being made in D.C. every single day, and there are rooms, many, many, many rooms throughout the entire District of Columbia where important policy decisions are being made on health care, on retirement security, on trade, on safety and health. The list goes on and on. And if we're not in those rooms, then we're screwed.
Agreed.
Right? We got to be our own advocates. We got to push our own message, and we got to fight our own fights. And so, it's some of the most important work that our union does. And former President Girard used to describe our office in D.C. as the 500-pound gorilla in D.C. We are tiny but mighty.
Yes.
Okay. Yep. And we really do, lead the labor movement on some key issues. I mean, everyone knows if you're going to talk about trade in D.C., you're going to talk to the steelworkers, right? Yep. If you're going to talk about climate or energy policy, you're going to talk to the steelworkers. And the list goes on. So I'm just proud of our union for the work that we've done, going all the way back to, the 60s on this stuff.
You just mentioned our impact in Washington. When we have our new hire classes, we try to communicate to them how special our union is when it comes to the ability and the resources to file trade cases. We're sure in this room you can do a much better job than we ever could at trying to explain that. How would you tell someone new to our union the importance of trade policies and what our union has done and is able to do on trade?
It's quite literally about survival for us. You know, we're kind of a watchdog in the trade space, if you really think about it, right? I hearkened a little bit ago to just the breadth of our membership in our sectors, right? Across so many aspects of the economy. You know, from paper, pulp and paper, to steel, to mining, to cement, brick, fiber optic cables, literally containers, you know, wine bottles, beer cans. You can go across so many different sectors, right? And product lines. And across each of those product lines, any one of those product lines, we have to be monitoring and looking for trade activity that is unfair, that is impacting our members' jobs. And what I mean by that is a line goes down at a facility because, you know, production had to be, you know, reduced or curtailed to a degree. Layoffs happen, et cetera, et cetera. And we have to, in most cases, join with industry, right, with that company that's experiencing the impact to file a trade case. And these cases are millions. When I first started with the steelworkers in 1999, they were $1 million on average, these trade cases. $1 million. Now we're talking about tens of millions of dollars to file a trade case, right? And when you think about when you file these cases, you have to lose, right? Because you've got to show injury. And the injury is a loss. So you have to lose and show loss in order to win a trade case. So the injury is you got to show that the Hutt Steel Company lost X amount of jobs due to this import pressure or due to these illegal subsidies, or, you know, can no longer produce X amount of steel each year, ton of steel each year because of import pressures or illegal subsidies or illegal behavior on the part of any number of countries. Okay, you got to prove those losses at your steel company in order to win a case. And when you win that case, it's in the form of tariffs, right? And so tariffs are put on the products coming from those countries or countries that's been engaged in illegal dumping or the use of illegal subsidies or any other bad behavior in trade. And those tariffs exist for a finite period of time. They don't go into perpetuity. So you and your steel company, you have that period of time to try to recoup those losses, right? Mm-hmm. But guess what? You just spent tens of millions of dollars on a trade case.
Yeah.
Right?
Yep.
So how do you make sure that these jobs in your facility go into the future? How do you then find money for investment into your, especially if you're, you know, we're not talking about the major multinational corporations. We're talking about, because again, I've seen the breadth of companies doing this work over the years. You're talking about small all the way to the multinational. And if you're a small mom and pop job, you know, family owned company or medium-sized company, what does survival look like for you into the future, right? And so it's so important that we have these tools of being able to file these trade cases in our toolbox so that we can create space for these companies to recoup, create space for our members to reclaim their work and their jobs, and to create space for communities to be able to rebound, because when you lose a manufacturing facility in a community, it's not just the jobs at that facility that are impacted, right? We always talk about the multiplier effect. It's the diner that's around, you know, the paper facility, right?
Yep.
It's the schools and the libraries that lose that tax base. So the work is so important, and, you know, it's work that our union has had to do, and we will continue to have to do going into the future, unfortunately, because our trade policies are just so imbalanced.
Yep. So, hey, Roxy, this is Pat. So,
hey, Pat.
In doing research for this interview, we've seen that you've been quoted as saying union is cradle to grave. Can you explain that to our members?
It's just, again, my chest is getting warm just even thinking about it because, we're just amazing. Think about it, guys. Like when we literally touch everything, almost everything in our economy. That's the power of our union. That's the power of who we are, that we touch so much. But it's a cradle to grave because, again, we represent over 50,000 members in healthcare. So we represent the RNs who are, in the room helping to deliver babies, right? And of course, the nursing staff that's helping to care for those newborn babies, all the way to the grave, right? Where we represent the folks who make Baskerville caskets and who actually dig graves.
Yeah.
And then right?
Yes.
And then everything in between.
Well, we thought it was great how you explained that before, and I think that's important for our members to hear. So, Just one more question for myself is, what do you see as some of the biggest challenges facing our union?
I'll talk about two challenges. First, next year is a major bargaining year for us across our core industrial sectors. So we start next month. President McCall and I are going to be in Phoenix for oil bargaining with Mike Smith, our oil bargaining chair. And we go all the way through the year with aluminum, with tire and rubber, with pulp and paper, steel. Literally all next year is bargaining, and the economy is in a difficult place right now. And our job is to at those tables make sure we get what our members deserve. Right? We have to extract what our members deserve, and it will it will be a challenge in some of those bargains for sure, based on what the economy is doing, particularly with respect to those sectors. But we're ready to do the work. We're focused and making sure that we have all of the resources and the tools around each of those bargains to get the work done. So that's a major challenge. Yes. And the second challenge, I go back to organizing. It's a challenge and an opportunity. Organizing big shops like we've done, historically, that looks different, right? For anyone really that's trying to organize right now. And there's some sectors that are burgeoning sectors, growing sectors, developing sectors that are part of the new economy that are really resistant to unions, right? It's the same old story that any of us on this podcast right now can tell, right? About how difficult it is to unionize, right, in the face of a company sometimes. And the clean energy sector, has proven to be pretty difficult, pretty complicated. So that's a challenge, but it's one that we have been meeting over the last few years, and we're going to lean into it, because just as the traditional industries that make up our union, right, our union organized those workers, and we made, jobs in steel from the very outside of our union, family-sustaining jobs. That's exactly what we're going to do for these jobs connected to the new economy. We're going to make sure that those are family-sustaining jobs. No one should be getting paid, crap wages to be, manufacturing, wind turbines or or solar panels or advanced nuclear. All of those folks should be earning good family-sustaining wages with strong benefits attached. And so that's a challenge ahead, but a huge opportunity.
Yes.
All right, we'll finish up with some fun questions we've done over the years since we've been doing interviews. So if you're ready, we'll just ask some other questions to try to get to know you a little bit better. If you're ready.
Okay. Yeah, I'm ready.
All right, Roxy, what is your favorite type of music and artist?
I listen to everything. I literally listen to everything. You know, as a person from Jamaican culture, I love reggae music. You know, there's nothing beats reggae music. It speaks to my soul in a way that a lot of other music doesn't. So I would say reggae music. I wouldn't necessarily say Bob Marley, though. I love Bob. I love Bob. I don't know. Maybe Jay-Z. Beyonce.
Okay.
Yeah. Alabama Shake. I mean,
Okay.
I listen to everything. Yeah.
Nice. Okay. So we'll put you on the spot and drill down that a little bit further. What's your favorite Union song?
Solidarity Forever. It's so cliche, but it's so cliche, but it's a reminder, you know, and I feel like it's an important reminder for us, especially right now, you know, that the union does make us strong and we got each other's backs. And if we can remember that, I think we can do anything. I love that song.
Okay. Favorite Pittsburgh restaurant?
Well, you know, we're exploring them. My family and I, we moved here June of 24. So there's this empanada place that's close to my house out in the South Hills that we all absolutely love. And it's a hole in the wall. It's not fancy. And that's why the food is good. So probably that empanada place. Yep.
Yeah, we have a few of those types of places around here. All right, now this one could get you into trouble, depending on who listens.
Uh-oh.
Maybe tens of people could be mad at you. But what's your favorite sports team?
Oh, man. This is Go Birds. Should I spell it? Eagles. Eagle. Okay?
Yeah.
Is this even a question? Is this a real question? Is there any other team in the NFL? Okay.
Well, hey, we'll give you a pass on that because you got one of the greatest Iowa players on that team.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. There you go. Go Birds.
I'll wait till after the season and get back to you.
You know what? And this is the beauty of the Eagles fan. We go into every season assuming that we're going to lose everything. So there's nothing you can say that's going to hurt my feelings, Roy, but I'm to you, okay?
All right, last question we have for you. What's your favorite slogan or catchphrase?
Wow. I don't know that I can say it on the podcast.
Yes, you can.
Yes, you can. We had to say that to Leo. We had to say that to Leo.
Yeah, I think we've had Leo on here. So
yeah.
Okay. Well, you know what? It's something that I said some years back at one of our rep response and legislative and policy conferences that for me is a reminder to our members about who you are and what you do, which is, you know, who are we steelworkers and what do we do? Epic shit.
I like it.
Right.
I like it.
That's, you know, no one looks like we do. No one does the work that you all do every single day in North America. And that is some real epic shit. You know, steelworkers, lift up the economy. Period.
That's great.
No doubt.
It's not hyperbole. It's not a question. It is a fact. And when you lift up an economy, you do some real. And so that is my favorite slogan.
Well, I was hoping you were going to say that. So, Roxanne, thanks again. Congratulations on being president-elect, soon to be president. And from all of us here at 105, we can't wait to see what epic shit you do when you're president.
Amen.
Yes.
Thank you so much, brothers. I appreciate you all, and I feel so honored to be a part of this podcast. I'm happy to join anytime. Let me, if you have me back, I'm happy to join.
That's awesome. Thank you.
Absolutely.
Thank you.
You could be the
Thank
first
you.
two-time president to be back on then.
That'd be awesome.
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh, yeah. I love it. Has President McCall been on yet? Because, then I can rub that in his face. No? He hasn't.
No.
We did not get him.
We did not get him. I think we came close.
Okay.
We did.
But then we didn't get it.
Yep.
Yeah. Yep.
Okay. All right. All right. Well, I won't say anything, but thank you guys so much.
Yeah, please don't say anything until he's out of office.
Yeah.
I will not. But thank you all. This has been a great conversation. I appreciate you all very much.
Thanks, and we hope you have a happy holidays.
Yes.
Thank you. Happy holidays to you all too. Stay safe.
All right, you too. Thanks, Roxanne.
All right. Bye-bye.
Bye. Bye. Are we ready?
Sure. What do we have over there?
Man, everything looks good.
Wait, are we back already?
We can be, yeah.
Did you not even quit recording?
No, I did. Don't question me, all right?
no.
I just want to make sure we're on.
Don't worry about it.
Okay. Well, back.
Great interview.
Back after great interview. I know we talked a little bit about it, but what was your favorite part, Mike?
So, I mean, my favorite, I got two. So her talking about her upbringing, that was pretty cool for me. And then at the end, her talking about the slogan, and then I love that part and the way you kind of worked with her on that. So
yeah, I love the end where it was just fun questions and really try to get to know somebody.
Absolutely.
So what's going on over there?
I don't know. Do we have an intro?
Oh,
It's time for the Schaefer Scale.
Is this like a Richard Simmons? Like
Richard Simmons?
it could be. I thought I had something else.
Is that like a jazzercise?
Yeah, that's what it kind of.
I see Lee in those like big
No.
poofy socks.
We don't want to see him in any of that stuff.
You don't see that at all.
Oh, yeah, probably like a leotard or something.
We could probably get you an
Sweatband.
AI image to put with the
Sweatband.
podcast today.
Hey, as long as I'm not in one of Sean's fantasies.
What we can do is use your face and then put an AI image on it and use it for the podcast today.
I bet that'd be great. Yeah.
Would it? Okay, we'll do it.
Yeah, that'd be
okay.
great.
No problem.
What else you got there with her?
I thought I had something else, but maybe I didn't.
I thought you have an actual
I did.
Schaefer scale intro.
Yeah, I thought you did too.
I thought I did.
No. So to make it up for Lee, because he missed the interview, we had to give him his own part of the podcast today. So what we got in front of us is a tray of what is called Holiday Candy Tray from Hy-Vee.
Are we plugging them now?
It's got some holiday candies. Well, just in case somebody wants to go get it.
I thought maybe we're looking for sponsorships
They know where to
at
get
this
it.
point.
Who would want to sponsor this?
I know.
Welcome to Flavortown.
It does have all the good candies.
Does it?
Oh yeah.
You liking that?
This is looking good.
You know what I tried to find? They didn't have any. Was the little Christmas trees. I was going to get those too.
Oh yeah,
They
you
didn't have
talk.
them.
Yeah,
They didn't have any.
The Little Debbie's?
Yeah.
Probably sold out.
They didn't have none.
Those are good.
Well,
of course they are.
Lee, why don't you
We
do
have them
that?
at home.
Why don't you dig in there, Lee?
Yeah.
Yeah, we have the
What's-
Christmas trees at home. You guys don't?
Why don't you put something on the
No, they're
scale?
sold out. You probably bought them.
Yeah.
Yeah, you bought them.
Mandy probably bought them all for a penny.
Don't get me started. Don't get me started.
Everything I've tasted has been nasty, awful, bland.
So what are you going to eat first?
Yeah, what do you get? What do you got?
I mean, the pretzels.
With the what is it? Is that white almond bark?
That's what it looks
Oh,
like.
you
Yeah.
can even
Good
hear
call.
it.
Yeah, they're good.
They're good.
Well, no, you can't just say they're good.
I'll say this. So this reminds me my grandma would make And I'm
bless
sure a
her
lot
heart.
of people's grandmas would make their
Yeah.
Christmas whatever, but she make a lot of this stuff, so it's never going to be as good as my grandma's. So 6.
6.
A 6?
Mhm.
Or maybe a 7, 6 or 7.
Calm down.
Yeah, you started it this time.
To fry a donut just takes really about 4 or 5 minutes.
What
And
is
it's
that?
essential that
No,
you
it's
have
like
fresh,
chocolate
good
with
oil.
some-
This is powdered sugar going on. I think it's the best
that
donut
more?
I ever
It's
had.
it's more almond bark.
bark.
I'm
Yeah.
sure of it. Yeah. That's perfect.
That's a good sound.
That is perfect.
That's nice.
The sound comes across.
It's a little
good.
minty. I don't
Minty?
Like, I don't like
Little
chocolate
minty?
mint.
So
What? Don't like chocolate
I
mint?
mean, a little funky.
Okay, I gotta try a piece.
This
of
beer
that.
smells funky. Can I have a new one, please?
What do you
Is it
mean,
minty,
funky?
Roy?
Go ahead, take a sniff.
Ooh,
See, I like
get
that.
you freshie.
Mine's
I like
stinky
that.
too.
I just don't like mint chocolate.
I like it. That
There's
was
a
good.
lot of things you don't.
Oh, your smell's even worse.
I like the mint. It's a little refreshing.
Well, pass me something.
Oh, you want some?
What?
Sorry, buddy.
I'm over here pushing buttons. I'm hungry. Which one was the mint one?
That. You can take a big one.
No, I can't.
You don't have to. Wow.
Chocolate covered peanuts.
Chocolate cover what?
Peanuts.
Okay.
Oh, those are good.
Yeah, these are good.
Now, see, my
We will-
mom would make.
I'd say we'll have more for you next week. I know my mom's going to bring some in.
That mint is good.
I liked it. I did too. Yeah.
You're a monster.
That's what Lee thinks of you.
Do we really have to do that again today?
Kind of salty.
I'm not even. I'm not.
I'm serious.
You like
We
peanut
got to
brittle?
live up to
there,
the
Lee?
integrity of the
I'm not a fan of peanut brittle, but
testing.
Yeah, I like peanut brittle.
do you?
We should just let you eat all of them, and then you give each thing.
I could.
Have you had one of these before?
Well, there's no beating my balls. They're made from a secret sweaty family recipe.
Yeah, peanut brittle's okay.
I don't like peanut brittle.
Yeah, I'm not a fan.
Not a
either.
fan.
It's caught in your teeth.
Just not a big fan of it.
Really?
Mm-mm.
Chocolate covered peanuts are good.
Yeah. Chocolate covered pretzel's good too.
Are they?
Yeah,
Is
it's
that
good
what
crunch.
these all are? Is that what these here?
Mm-hmm.
Hope everybody enjoys
Hearing us chew.
hearing people eat.
God, that's right through my thighs. Damn it.
Lee?
No, the food, not Lee. It's good.
And we just came out of a great interview.
Right, yeah.
And then right back to the dumpster.
Might have more listeners this week.
Well, then we won't next month. That's for sure.
Funny, probably doubled the listeners to 20.
Yeah.
And then we'll go back down to 10.
Roxanne thought that was funny when you
I-
said that.
You know what? I was very impressed. She got that like
She got it right away. Yeah, there was
right
no
off
way.
the bat.
Yep.
Well, what's that?
It's a good spread.
Peanut
Peanut brittle. Peanut brittle.
No.
Did you get another one? Is that 2?
No, just one.
Oh, okay. All right, so I think we need an overall ranking of the spread of the whole tray, and then maybe a few of your top ones.
I'd say a 5 overall. Like I said,
A 5?
5. But I'm comparing it to, like I said, my grandma would make this type of stuff. So of course, everything homemade always tastes better, right?
So I think we need to make this more of a regular thing. We're
Yeah.
going into a contract here.
Mm-hmm.
We need to do some
Remote?
contract food, some,
Remote.
like we do cookouts, we do donuts in the morning, we do, I think we need to come up with some food that we would do during our contract time and
Let Lee be the guinea pig.
maybe, but just do a Schaefer scale and maybe do a remote somewhere. So
That'd be all right. Yeah.
It's time for the Schaefer scale.
now we got it.
Yeah.
That's the same one. I couldn't find the other one.
Solid 5, huh?
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, it's good. Don't get me wrong, it's good. It's just not as good as Grandma's, yeah. Never will be.
Is that the mint one that you get, Mike?
And that was good. That mint.
Yeah, what do you got there?
Chocolate covered peanuts.
Oh.
No?
block.
That's all
Yeah,
right.
that's a block. That is.
If only I could reach the platter. But don't worry about Sean.
No
over
worry.
here. No.
And I'll bring you
another one.
We'll bring you some more in next week, please.
Yeah, of course I want it.
Well, I was thinking about the chair. It all went to your thighs, you know. That's what you said.
Damn it. Sorry. Let's take
No, that's one peanut. That's not two. That's not three. It's one.
Okay.
Wow.
That's good.
Things just kind of came to a screeching halt.
Yeah.
Yeah, we might want
that's
to finish
good.
this one up then.
Yeah.
Gosh.
Appreciate the goodies.
Might want to be done. Anything for you, bud.
Yeah. We really appreciate
Try not
you.
to eat them all before I leave today.
No, we really
No, you're taking
appreciate
that
it.
home.
Yeah, you're taking it home.
We got a rental this weekend. We can't leave it.
No, okay. Sure, my blood sugar loves this. But
Mm-hmm. I got
That's
insulin.
what medicine's for.
I got insulin for you.
That's what you told my in-laws. But at the bingo, like Roy's like, "Hey, have this, have this." I'm like, my mother-in-law said, "You realize he's a diabetic, right?" And Roy said, "That's what they
He's
make
like, "That's
medicine
what
for."
medicine's for.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Well, so be it.
Yeah, that's true.
I kind of thought she was a little taken back by that comment.
I didn't warn her about you, so.
Well, all right. Well, on behalf of
take a nap now.
USW Local 105.
What?
and,
Yeah.
What?
Yeah, we got a-
I missed
yeah.
Come on, man.
Man.
Man, you can't do that to Sean.
Hey, Sean.
Lee. Roy. Mike. Yes.
Where can people find us?
Hy-Vee getting bakery goods. They can find us on our Facebook page at Steel Revolution Podcast, USW Local 105. And there goes Lee for another round of covered pretzels. Apple Podcast app for all your Apple devices. Podcast Addict for your Android devices, the Android app itself. Google Play Music, iHeartRadio app, Spotify app, YouTube, Odyssey app, Libsyn.com. It's the chocolate getting to me now.
It
Getting a little
is.
tired. Loco's website and the men's restroom here at Local 105 in Bettendorf, Iowa.
We're out of pint glasses, aren't we?
Oh, we've been out for a while.
Yeah, I had our issue getting them replaced, but think
Need to
we-
get candy
think we-
dishes.
No, I think we found
Dang it. Shot
more
glasses?
to come. More to come.
Okay.
Lapels.
No, they're going to be pint glasses. They might
Okay,
be a little bit
okay.
different, and they might help us with some things. So,
Okay.
All right. Well, until next year,
That's right.
have a happy holidays.
Happy holidays.
Everyone stay safe.
Yeah.
what, you looking for me to say something?
Yeah.
Well, I'm just waiting for somebody to say the last part.
You want me to?
Sure.
Don't forget to say something good about your union.
Every day.
See ya.
Steel Revolution.